Hi guys, welcome back to another Plan With Me video in my plum paper horizontal planner. Just so you guys know, I'm actually planning to not continue using a horizontal planner, either when I'm done with this one or I just can't wait anymore. I'm going to actually switch to the monthly planner, which the monthly layout will be the same, but instead of a weekly layout, it just gives you blank note pages. And the reason I'm planning on doing this is because my layout needs seem to be changing. The vertical layout doesn't really suit me either. I like the horizontal layout, but I want the days in a vertical point, but I don't need as much space as they give you with the vertical layouts, if that makes any sense. I still need more room for weekly lists. So what I'm going to do with the monthly planner is I'm going to make my own custom layouts using the note pages. And the way I came about that decision is that originally I started looking at binders, and there are some binders I like, and I started looking at inserts, but I love the spiral planner. I just really do. And I love the paper quality. I love the paper quality. So that's what I need, plum paper. I really just do. Okay, so we're going to be planning for the week of the 11th through the 17th. The color, the washies I'm going to be using today are this really beautiful, sparkly washi tape, this purple one, the Scotch brand, and this little kind of mauve, it's not really pink, it's not really purple, it's more of a mauve, color skinny washi. Because again, I'm just loving the January color, love, love, love. And ironically, because I had totally forgotten I bought these at the Target Dollar Spot months ago, back when the Star Wars movie hadn't even been released yet, I'm actually going to use these Star Wars stickers. Because the movie came out, I did take my kids to go see it. I need to actually go back and put like one of these little Star Wars stickers where we went to go see it. And because, I mean, they're so cute. They're so cute. And I mean, you get a lot of stickers, and of course it only cost me $1. So I'm still Star Wars obsessed. Still Star Wars obsessed. The movie's out. I'm just over the moon with the new movie. I want it to come out on Blu-ray and DVD so soon. It's just unbelievable. Okay, this isn't going to be a busy week for me, honestly, because I took my NCLEX yesterday. I won't find out the results until at least Monday, because I took it on a weekend. Even with the Pearson View Cheat, that you can find out about that on YouTube if you're curious what the heck I'm talking about. So, not a lot to plan for, but should still be a planning session. And as always, I'm going to use my black fine point Sharpie to write this down, so I'm going to use the eraser to erase it. I used a clear point pencil, and I love, love, love still these pens from Recollections. So, this might be a Chatty Cathy version, I admit. So, because there isn't a lot to plan this week, and I am just going nuts trying to be patient till tomorrow when I can find out. Oh, excuse me. When I can find out for sure that I passed my NCLEX. It did cut me off at 85 questions, so I'm pretty optimistic, but I'm still really, really nervous. So the first thing I'm going to do, oh my gosh, can you just, like, I mean, this is just so pretty. The first thing I'm going to do is, on this page, I'm going to drop the washi. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take this mauve color and I'm going to separate this. Oh, and for anyone who might be wondering, I have already got a nursing position lined up at a health and rehab center, which is exactly what I want to be doing. So I'm just so on edge, wanting to know that I passed my NCLEX, because of course I can't start working. I can't even go and fill out the tax forms for working until I know that I've passed that NCLEX. I'm scheduled to go in for the week we're planning for, but I'm just so nervous that something's going to go wrong. I mean, our instructors have all said that if you get cut off at 85 questions, and I did get cut off, at 85 questions, that you passed. Like 99.9% that you passed. But I'm just still so on edge. Just unbelievably on edge. Okay. And I think for my quote, because I'm just letting, sorry, didn't mean to hit my tripod. Problems of videoing, right? I really love this color, and this pen pretty much matches it, so you may never know what results come of your action. But if you do nothing, there will be no results. I love that. Love that quote. Okay. Let's see. Just trying to get this edge pull up. That's the only thing I don't like about these Scotch brand ones. They really aren't a washi. I mean, they're a colored Scotch tape. That's what it is. So they can be very, very tricky to work with. But they're so beautiful. They really are. They're a lot trickier to try to pull up. And that's what I'm actually excited for with the new plum paper planners, is I heard that they made the paper a little more, I don't know what the word would be, maybe sturdy, more resilient. I mean, from what I've heard, it's still just as thick, still as soft, but it's more durable when you're pulling things up. So that should be actually really good. I'm really excited about that. I think I am going to cover this up with this same purple. and I've said this before, but I really do mean it. You know, planners are never going, nothing you put in your planner has to be 100% perfect. I mean, we're humans, we're prone to error, and I think sometimes things being a little imperfect like that right there, but I am going to fix it. You know, instead of obsessing about it, I think sometimes it's the imperfections that make something really beautiful. And I know, ooh, that's going down like that. Also a little imperfect, but that's okay. I think it's the imperfections that really add beauty and character. Let me see. Glitter washi. Totally gonna worry about how that's not perfectly straight because now I'm making stickers. So I am going to put on there because that color's kind of dark. I'm going to put this that says Darth Vader right here in this corner, and that's going to cover that up. And if any of you are wondering, these stickers are kind of a foil, and they're really thin, so you have to be really careful pulling them up. The good news is of course, that they're super inexpensive. So if you rip a couple, it's no big deal. But they are very tiny, and so that just kind of adds sometimes to the problem. I think I'm also going to put a Han Solo in carbonite. It's not straight at all. Well, again, I mean, it doesn't have, oh, it's because the Darth Vader sticker isn't straight. Let's see if I can get that. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It just has to let me cover my boo-boos. How about that? And, you know, of the Star Wars movies, I have to say, my favorites are always going to be the original 3. Episodes 4, 5, and 6. They were just, they still are. They are amazing. And I know some of the younger people will say, oh, but the graphics and all that stuff. Hey, when those were released, that was the most amazing visuals anyone had ever seen. So, there you are. Take it for what it is. Okay, so I think this side I'm going to do, all dark side, and then the other side I'll do light side. So, put this here. And I mean, when the excuse me, when the prequels came out, I mean, I enjoyed them, but I didn't like that then when they remastered the originals, they went back in and changed Anakin Skywalker at the very end. I thought that was I thought that that was really redundant and unnecessary because obviously the guy would have gotten older, so it didn't make sense to me because you never saw Ben Kenobi coming back younger. You didn't see, here's a Boba Fett. You didn't see Yoda coming back younger. You only saw Anakin coming back younger. And it just didn't make sense to me. I mean, I get it. The guy that they had hired to play him in the first movies didn't really look like Hayden Christensen, but, you know, that happens when you hire two actors, and, you know, if they wanted to have it look like it was the same guy, they could have thought about that when they were hiring Hayden Christensen, you know? But what do I know? I'm just a picky fan, and there you are. Those are my feelings. I still enjoy the movies though. Excuse me. I still really enjoy watching them, and I'm always going to enjoy watching them. I think, quite frankly, that they're classics, and, you know, there's just, you can't, you can't stop watching a classic because, you know, maybe there's one thing or two that you don't like. Still a good movie. And I love the new one. My speculation is that Rey is Luke's daughter. A lot of people have been speculating that she's Leia and Han's daughter, just because of the whole, you know, oh, well, Luke and Leia were brother and sister, so, you know, Rey and Kylo Ren should be brother and sister. Well, that doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. She was drawn to that, to Anakin's lightsaber the same way Luke was. Well, not exactly the same, because of course nothing is exactly the same. And that makes me really think that she's Luke's daughter. Another thing, though, that did kind of irk me when the movie came out, I had really been hoping, because I've read some of the books, I haven't read all the books, I'm sorry, I'm not a good enough fan there. I had really been hoping that they would use the books as canon. But, unfortunately, that's just not the case. Alright, for my weekly list. Alright. First come in here. Actually, I don't need to label the list because I can label them as I go if I need to, so, and they're going to be smaller lists, not just necessarily the whole home, so. To do, well, of course, I'm going to need to plan next week. I need to confirm time and day to tutor Tanisha, one of my classmates. Now that I've taken my NCLEX, she yesterday messaged me and asked me, since I had taken my NCLEX, would I come and help her while she's studying for NCLEX. And of course I said, excuse me, I'm thirsty. Of course I said yes. Nursing is a team thing. That's just how I view it. So whenever one of my classmates wants some help, I'm always there for them, and I would hope that they would do that for me. The other thing I need to do, excuse me, is I still need to call Jacob's mom. Jacob is my son Damien's friend, and we're going to be celebrating his birthday this coming weekend. His birthday is on Monday, and there is just no way we're celebrating it on Monday. And he wants to go see a movie with his friends, so I need to call her and set that up. Which reminds me, I can go back to last week, and I can check off that I did that. And I'm doing the Playing With Me video. Yay! Alright. Then, over here, I'm going to put questions will work. These are going to be questions that I need to ask when I go in to do my paperwork. 1. Uniform. What color scrubs? Excuse me, I need to blow my nose, so I'll try to cut this out. Okay, and then what I need for orientation. I need to ask about lunch, like where I'll be able to store it, where I'll be able to eat, all those things. I'm sure that'll be no problem to ask. I need to, excuse me, I need to ask about parking, because I need to know exactly where I'm supposed to park. I don't think I'm supposed to park in the visitor spots after that day. I need to actually about it for right now, because like I know my salary, I know when orientation starts, and all that stuff. And then you'll see why I'm saying I need room for these lists, but I also need, like, this would take up more than the weekly list space on the vertical format, but I definitely need more room in my days. So that's really it right now for lists. There will probably be more, of course, as the week progresses. I'll be making it, actually, yeah. I'll go ahead and start that to buy scrubs. I don't need to buy a lot necessarily, because if we don't have to wear certain color scrubs, I've got scrub pants that I bought because the school ones do not fit well, and I can buy some shirts to go with those, and then just buy a couple others, and I'll be good for right now. Scrubs. And I've got brand new nursing shoes that I wore for my pinning, so I can wear those for now. And that's really it for this week. So, right, that's what that page looks like. And now we're going to go to this page. Okay. I am just so in love, so in love with this. I really am. By the way, if you watched my last Plan With Me video, you saw me where I was trying to keep track of brushing my teeth. And the thing is, I was remembering to brush them, but I wasn't remembering to check it off. So, I think what I'm going to do instead is just write a daily, you know what, I'm going to write here. I'll write it at the bottom, no, not at the bottom. Actually, I'm going to write it right at the top here. Brush teeth 2 times a day. Because seeing that, like even for tomorrow, seeing you know, the setup the day I had planned it, made me think of it that day. So I think just having that up there as a reminder will be sufficient. I don't need to chart my water because it's great drinking water. It's really not a problem for me anymore. So again, the space, I mean, if they were a little wider, would be sufficient, but to fit it all in, I would have to separate it into so many little boxes to separate each thing visually for me. So I really think that the way I'm going to do things would be better. And this, if I utilized it in like the different sections, I mean, the tape would take up so much space, and then that wouldn't leave me any place for tape. And I'm sorry, I love my washi. So anyway, off from that little rant. And I mean, once I get working, I anticipate I'm going to really have to plan more. So it really is crucial. Just like when I got to school and I was planning a lot, and I needed the right planner, and this was definitely the right planner. Oh my gosh, it was so perfect for during my school term. I only wish, because I was in school for 14 months, and I really, really wish this layout had been available, and that B, I'd gotten this layout. Like, I don't want to say necessarily the first term because that didn't really have a lot of homework, but definitely the second term. I wish I'd gotten a 13 maybe 14 month planner and had it ready to go when I started. That's just pretty much where I'm at. Okay, I am going to mark off my weekend. You hear a little background noise. These are different language. That is my husband. And he's up for the day and he's talking to his buddy and dealing with the Xbox. So, okay. Alright, so the first thing, oh dear, the first thing that I have to do on Monday is (10:30 a.m.) Jane Honor, and they have their appointment with their psychiatrist. I'm actually going to use this side to mark what I need to make sure the kids are ready for. In this case, well, one kid that I'm not taking him to because his aunt is taking him for me because it's like at the exact same time. So Damien has to be ready that morning because he's going to the pediatrician for Okay, I don't know when that cut off. So this is what I've got going so far for Monday. Tuesday I don't have anything planned. Wednesday I need to 11 a.m. I'm just writing that so that I know what that means, that yeah, that's where I'm going to be working, and I don't want to put the whole. So I need to go there. To do the acceptance of the offer paperwork and tax forms. Okay, and then Thursday Thursday. I don't know what I'll be doing in the morning, but I know that at 5 I have Damien and Roseanne with their therapist. And I also know that Saturday and I also want to put here on the side note, no, I'm going to put it right here. Damien turned 16, but I want to put here and let me for Tuesday also put, let's see, what color do I want to use? My best friend's birthday is on that day. I think I'm going to use this dark blue. And she's also a family friend as well as my best friend, and she's also, the kids also call her their aunt. And since her birthday is the day after Damien's, they like to celebrate their birthdays together. So I'm going to add that. And then on this line, I'll just see there. I could have used more space too. Other days I don't need any space, or I need very little space. So. But on that, I'll have to add whatever starring the movie we go to, or I might take them to the movie on Sunday so we can just have a family day that day. I don't know. I might take them Friday after school, you know. Who knows? So actually, I guess I've got more going on this week than I thought. Excuse me. Which is okay. So let's come in with the stickers then and make that look good. So that's the other reason I wanted to use the Star Wars theme is my son and my best friend also really love Star Wars. Nobody probably was more excited to see Star Wars when I took them than Damien. Yeah. That was good, guys. He's 15, so I let him and his brother, who's 14, yeah, they're 18 months apart, I let them sit by themselves, and my daughter and I sat in our own spaces, so we didn't crowd them. Yeah, big move. So when I actually take him and his friend to a movie, what I'm probably going to do is actually let them go see the movie they want, and they'll buy the tickets and everything. And then his brother and I will go see, or his sister, whoever decides to tag along. Or maybe both of them, I don't know. We'll go see a different movie, or we'll sit off by ourselves, at least a couple rows away, because, you know, they're big kids. They don't want to hang out with mom, and they've got a friend along. So there that is. Can't have light side R2-D2 and C-3PO let's see, one more star. I don't want to use another one that's in Star Wars because, that's done. I know who I want to use. Lando Calrissian. Okay. Alright, that's so far what I've got for this week. That's my weekly spread. So thanks for watching this Plan With Me video. There should be another one going up next week. And stay tuned, and if you're watching this video, let me know in the comments if you would be interested in seeing how I plan and design my layouts when I do get my new planner. So, thanks for watching. Bye.